I want to tell you about a patient who came in for the first time just the other day. He's a gentleman in his 50s. He's severely overweight. He's on 8 different medications. For those of you who are maybe listening who are on none, 8 of course sounds like a lot, but many of you I know are listening and saying, yeah, me too. He has type 2 diabetes. He sleeps very, very poorly. He said that he's always in pain. He's just literally always inflamed and uncomfortable unless he's taking a very strong medication, a very strong anti-inflammatory. He's always in pain. And for a gentleman, we women can get a little more teary and more emotional, but for a man it was pretty close to getting teared up as he was telling me that he's literally at the breaking point and he felt that he was barely getting by in life. He's newly married yet has no libido, meaning no sex drive. He gets winded doing nothing, meaning gets out of breath. He can't even bend over to tie his shoes because he's so overweight. This is not a life. And I see this a lot, and maybe it's you, or maybe it's somebody you know. Now, for me, I was so excited that he came in and his new wife brought him in, and I was excited because I know exactly what to do for this gentleman, because when I say I mean us, the team here at Root Cause Medical, because this is what we do, and as long as somebody's compliant and they're ready to do some dietary and lifestyle changes, this is not hard to fix. Now, one thing that was fortunate for this gentleman is that in the past he had lost weight and all his symptoms had gone away. So he had actually in the past reversed his diabetes from losing weight and gone off all medication. So currently he's on 8, which is the most he's ever been on, but he had that history. So sometimes I'm trying to explain to people that we can get you off these medications. These are things that are reversible, and they look at me a little funny like, I don't know, I hope you're right, but I don't know anybody who's had that experience. He personally had that experience, so it made it easier for him to relate. He goes, no, I know, I've done it before, and he goes, I just haven't been able to do it on my own this time, plus I'm on more medications than ever. And it was interesting how he spoke about his primary care physician, which was, he said, I've known the guy for 20 years, he's really nice, he's trying to help me. He said, but honestly, he said, I spend a few minutes with him and then he just hands me a new drug. And he tries to explain to me how this drug is going to work with the other drug. And, he says he tries to, explain why he's doing what he's doing. But he goes, but then by the same token, he says, wow, you keep me in business, and, makes little quips like that, which I find horrible. So, they have a relationship and they've known each other a long time, but I don't know how that, I shouldn't say that. It's just, for me, when I know how reversible things are, it makes me so mad that the only thing this doctor keeps doing is putting this man on more medications. And the patient is convinced. He goes, I really feel like these medications are starting to counteract each other and I'm reacting to them, which statistically speaking, he's exactly right. So if this is you, if you feel this way, or you know somebody who feels this way and their health really is at that breaking point, please let them know about what we do here at Root Cause, because this sort of situation, whether it's heart disease, this gentleman also has thyroid disease, but whatever sort of degenerative disease it is, whether it's an autoimmune disease or heart disease or diabetes, overweight, etc., all of these diseases are really diseases of lifestyle, meaning there's so much you can do to reverse them and get yourself off medication. That's a very real thing. That's not some far-flung idea that happens in 2% of the population. This happens regularly as long as you're ready to make those changes in your diet and lifestyle, because we're not handing you another pill. We're getting you off the pills, off the medication by handling things naturally. Now, sure, we're doing nutritional work. We're getting to the real reason of why the body is malfunctioning. It's like, okay, you have type 2 diabetes, but why? Is it always the same answer for everyone? It isn't. It's a combination of factors. So that's what we do, and it's really exciting. And the new year is a nice time. We're just at the end of 2018, and I think it's always a good time to get well, but certainly with the new year, it's a time when people think about that, and it's like, I'm ready to make a change, but what do I do? I mean, if this gentleman was ready to make a change and he went back to his primary care physician, the guy would just keep giving him medication, going, not much you can do. This is you at this point. That's what he's been told for years. So knowing the place to go to hear the new information is really key. I can't tell you how many times patients come in and say, oh my gosh, I don't feel crazy sitting here. Like, I feel like you really get me and you really understand my motivation and my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish. And I feel like this is the right place because you're confident that you can do something and this is what you do. And it's like, sometimes I go to my doctor and I ask for these things like, isn't there another way? A new patient came in this morning. She goes, yeah, I get it, but why? I get that I have acid reflux and this and that, but why? And you're kind of not allowed to ask that question. Or if you do, you're kind of met with, well, I don't know why, this is how you are. It's like, no, it's not. There is a reason why. So, that's why we're root cause. We get to that reason why. So anyway, hopefully you found this inspiring because it should be. There's so little the body can't respond to and can't heal from. The body's amazing that way when it's given the right help. So we know what to do and we're happy to do it for you, your loved ones. So please reach out. We can offer you a consultation. Give us a call at 408-733-0400 or visit us at the website and contact us that way. And it's rootcausemedical.com. Have a wonderful new year. Make that New Year's resolution to get healthy and let us help you. We'll see you soon.